That's the best way to start with that hot fudge sundae.
It ends the same way.
All right. So as you guys begin to approach the gates of the town, you notice I kind of described it as a town in between these two kind of like mountain ranges. They're not really mountains, they're kind of like tall hills. And it was built into like a cleft in those tall hills. And the gates kind of go across these two kind of like this opening where the hills kind of where the recess kind of goes up into the hills, and on either side there's kind of like natural defenses of these kind of tall rocky hills. The gate or the wall that kind of goes across the front is about 25 feet tall. It's made out of like rough cut stones that have been mortared together. And then there's a large wooden gate in the center of the walls that currently stands open. As you are kind of looking um, at the town gate, you notice that the city kind of goes into the hills and then kind of curves to the north, and kind of rises up the hills. And as you're looking towards like the back of the city, you notice that in about a radius of uh what would I don't know distances very well. Um Probably about the upper like quarter of the city, it appears to be kind of cast in shadow, like um if you had like if there was like a really like bad storm, like you know how like dark storm clouds will like make the entire like world seem darker. That part of the city seems significantly darker than the rest of the city, and it appears to be centered on a large kind of like manor house set up in the top of in the back of the town. um as you guys kind of walk up to the gates, it appears quiet, but as you kind of look through the gates, you can see um, like corpses kind of lying in the street with arrows protruding from them. Some of them appear to be peasants and like town folk, but also there's a few, much less than the peasants, but also there's quite a few dead bandits as well. Um, Hold on. Give me 1 second. Blaze is calling me. Hold on.
I'm just looking through my notes right now and wondering why I wrote "Leave no survivors."
Oh, you know what? I should probably
I don't
pull
know.
my notes. Waka waka waka.
Waka waka.
Waka 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 waka.
What the fuck is happening to this? Y'all are like, what the hell?
Do we have a? Oh, I haven't been drinking.
No, I just had coffee.
We're too
So
caffeinated.
it's the hyper
Oh, I'm gonna have to pull out the coffee pot for you guys, aren't I?
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get that all cleaned up before you guys get here.
Or else I won't survive.
Yeah. Well, I drink mud water now, and that helps me.
What?
Yeah.
This gotta be not real mud water.
It's a coffee alternative.
Yeah.
It has like a seventh of the caffeine in it, and it's made with like lion's mane and stuff. So it's been good for me. It still feels like coffee, but it's not. It's better for my anxiety.
I'm so confused on my notes right
now. What did you guys do? You just like, oh my god.
Oh, I think these are old. Oh, did I open the wrong notes? No, these are right. There's my journal.
No.
Oh, I reorganized it, right? Maybe? Game notes. Nope, this is still from like way back.
So it's nighttime, right? Where we're at
I
right
think it's
now?
like afternoon. Or like, what's that part where the sun's going down? Actually, it's probably night. I don't know.
Is it twilight? The
Yeah,
dusk?
that's what my last notes say. Of course, at this point, who knows what it is? Sometimes things just change.
And we're pretty much like in. We're not meandering in. Oh, gonna check out the inn. We're like, oh my gosh, they're screaming. We're trying to find the source real fast, right?
I don't think they're screaming anymore.
Oh,
I think we kind of just meandered up here.
So when we enter the city, are we going to like try to beeline it to a place of population to see what's been going on so we can stop it, or
Guess you bring up a good point.
I can't really remember what happened. I just remember the horse stuff, and
yeah, same.
I had a
So
little bit of a issue, and then like that's all I remember.
that's honestly where
So
we stopped.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
My last notes said the only thing I have written is Elgar is in charge of the raiding party in the city. He is a Goliath. Literally the only thing I wrote the whole time.
Oh yeah, I remember that because the guy that had the drinking problem told us about him. That's the guy that's been leading these raids looking for magic users and stuff.
I did not catch a single part of that.
oh yeah, I forgot about the
Oh
magic user thing.
Oh yeah, I should probably.
yeah.
I'll write that stuff down right now too.
Oh look, I remembered something.
It said Algar
I'm
is a
proud of
Goliath.
myself.
Yeah,
Oh.
magic users being round up. Oh, and then one of the kids we helped him escape.
Huh?
Did we help a kid? Or no, we saw a kid run off into the woods, right?
I don't remember
I think
that.
he ran into a house.
Yeah, or ran in somewhere. Magic users being round up through. I have it recorded. I just need to listen and take notes.
Oh shit. Miranda, can you send me your email address
Yeah.
so I can get you started in my stuff?
There we go.
So you'll start getting emails for my business.
Oh, okay.
Just getting you prepared for the stuff, but ignore anything that's asking you to upgrade your wings and stuff.
Okay.
I found out why my notes were weird. Because I clicked my old notes, so it was like the very beginning, and I was missing so much. I was really confused, but I found it. It's like 13 pages of notes,
So
where the other one was like 2.
we just left that dude tied up to a tree, didn't we?
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
We could
Yep.
still be with him, right? Or no?
I
No.
don't remember. See, that's where I don't remember what happened after that part.
11/12/. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, I guess if we did want to come up with a plan now, would be a convenient time.
This is.
I was just thinking, like depending on the time of day. That's why I asked the question. If it was later to
Sneak
figure out
in
where.
or
So
charge
it's not
in.
in. Yeah. So it's like if it's kind of where there would people be still out or whatever, find the center of town or a tavern, whatever, just so there's people there to be like, hey, what was the last thing you heard? Where was the last screen? Then we could go over in that direction. Like we're not getting food or drinks or anything. We're just seeking information. That makes sense.
I'll say, if a barkeeper serves us drinks after this, that dude deserves his pay.
Yeah.
We just got raided. Everyone's dead. What's your order?
Yeah. Probably not a best idea if we go walking in. I feel like, because from what it sounded like, is they like fuck shit up. So if anything, they'll try to fuck us up, or they're like,
Or
"Are you magic users?" Ooh, and then I'll have to get rid of all my shit to hide
I,
that I'm a magic user.
I would also say too, like if they were being harassed, I'm imagining that we could find a lot of people in like the church or wherever their place of worship is,
Mhm.
if they are being terrorized.
Yeah.
So that's where I would say to look first for a group of people.
Yeah. If the church wasn't burned down, I'm not sure if it was or wasn't. Just saying.
But if there's
I'm
a way
pretty sure.
to hide you guys being magic users, I guess you guys should do that.
I'm pretty sure all the
Just don't
people
use
who were
magic.
hunting the magic users are gone though. Those were the mercenaries who we ambushed on the way out. So no one should be looking for a magic user right now.
But they didn't care about my magic, so I could use mine freely
Oh
in
yeah, because
case.
it's non-magical, or not. It's holy magic,
Holy.
quote unquote, radiant.
I think we should be able to walk in fine, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure no one is probably on the street. The only thing we really worry about is presumably a giant werewolf running around.
Mhm.
And I guess technically we're trying to fight it anyways, so
Mhm. Like we're trying to look for her.
I guess we could walk in, see what happens,
But
and
sure,
who has a stick with sunlight?
I do.
You use that, then does anyone in this group have muscles?
Uh,
Nope. We squishy. Oh
Because I was
man.
thinking also, depending on like, I would want to have the rod out in case like it's the full moon. So if she starts to change, like if she is not changed right now, I'll have the rod out and ready to cast sunlight around her, and then use whatever what is it that stone to neutralize emotions. Shit. Do you guys hear an echo when I talk?
No.
No.
Okay.
I hear Alistair in the background, but that's
Okay.
not an echo.
Oh yeah, in the stone. So like I will. My plan was to cast sunlight and then kind of like reveal the stone to her.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry about that. Freaking
Oh,
lady
you're
bitching
fine.
about cheerleading. Okay. So you guys are all in front of the gates, kind of looking through the gates. You can like I see like a road that kind of heads into the town and then kind of curves around to the left and heads up towards the north. Um, you can see two houses kind of through the gates. Um, and what are you guys gonna? Oh, the other thing that I was gonna have you guys do. So, uh, because I have a bunch of stuff going on inside the town at the same time as what you guys are doing, um, I'm gonna have you guys actually move, like your normal movement. That way, like you guys can move and I can react to it. Uh, so I'm gonna group you guys all together, and then, uh, if you guys want to do something specific, then you just tell me that your character does something specific. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so like I'll group all of your tokens together, and then
And we
um
move it.
and you move the like all of them together, and then if you
Hmm.
guys want to do something individually, we can do that. So yeah, forgot how to group things. Uh, group. There we go. Oops.
Wonder I'm dumbass.
Why does it keep doing that? That's annoying. All right, that kind of that works. Okay. So are you guys, as you guys are kind of looking through, I need um all of you to roll perception checks.
Okay, hold on.
Ooh.
Oh shoot, I don't see
Boy.
nothing.
No, me and Eris too.
Is that everyone? Yes. There we go. Okay, so as you guys are kind of looking through, Arius, you and Yue, you see kind of hiding against the wall, um against one of the houses, you see what appears to be like a 15-year-old girl in kind of like a peasant's dress, and a like 8 or 9-year-old boy kind of behind her, and she seems to be huddled up against the side of the wall, kind of looking down the road in this kind of direction.
Where are
What do you
they at?
So they would be right here.
Okay. And they're kind of like looking, are they kind of hiding
Yes, it appears like they're hiding
and looking
around the
down the
corner.
road?
Correct.
The, the opposite way from where we are.
Correct. They're looking
Got it.
in
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I understood that correctly.
kind of that direction.
Okay. Yeah.
And they don't appear to have noticed you guys yet. What are you guys gonna do?
Like,
I'm gonna kind of nudge Ayla and point to her where these kids be like, they look like they're scared of something.
I'm gonna take a moment to consider them. I'm like, there may be little concern, so maybe I would say a good place that I need to start is to follow their gaze. Maybe ask them.
All
I'm gonna
right.
ask them.
Okay.
I'll be right with you.
Hold it. Oh, sorry.
The hell was that?
That was a hiccup. Sorry.
That was not a hiccup.
Well, I think there was a noise that happened after my hiccup.
It sounded like a freaking demon.
Yeah, I think somebody else made a noise
I
after I
was
hiccuped.
very concerned with what's happening today.
Anyway, so I'm going to step forward a little bit and say, is there something troubling happening right now?
So, and you guys are gonna walk into the gates towards them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I am. Yeah.
Um, are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you guys just walking up being?
Where are you guys going? We haven't seen these
Sorry.
kids yet. At least I haven't. I don't know where you guys are going.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
I feel like
when I realize that no one else is following us, I'm gonna be like, "Look, guys, look," and I'll kind of point up there, like, "Let's go find out what's going on."
and as you're saying this to the rest of the group, you see as the older girl kind of leans down towards you, or towards the little kid behind her, and like puts her fingers to her lips and kind of points towards the gates. And as she kind of looks around, she sees you guys kind of standing outside the gate, and her eyes get wide. What do you do?
I'm gonna stop and kind of like put my hands up, like I'm okay. I'm okay.
And
Not gonna hurt you.
she kind of grabs her brother and pushes him, or the little kid, and pushes him behind her, and kind of just stands there. Kind of, you can tell that she's terrified.
Okay.
But she doesn't say anything. She's just looking at you, and she keeps like looking around the corner, and then looking at you, and looking around.
Okay. And I'll kind of say in
Okay.
like a low voice, "Are you okay? Is there immediate danger? You're seeming a little nervous." Like
And
in a low voice, like I'm not trying to create attention. Like if they're scared of something around the corner, they could hear.
and she sees you, and she looks at her brother, and her brother whispers something to her, and she looks back at you, and she kind of points over her shoulder down the path that they were looking, and she kind of mimics like shooting a bow.
Um, Are there archers down there?
And she shakes her head vigorously.
Shakes it yes or no? Like
Yes.
shake me. Okay, so that's nod
nods
your
her
head.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Yes,
Okay.
nods her head vigorously.
Are the arrows going? Are they aimed at us or some at us?
And she points to one of the bodies on the ground with arrows sprouting from its back.
If we step closer into this town, are we going to get shot?
She nods her head yes.
Okay. Are you stuck out here?
And she nods again.
Oh, okay. And you live here.
Nods again.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back to the rest of them. These children have been stuck. This is our hometown, so maybe. Oh, sorry. Excuse me again. Um, so maybe we can use them to get in. We found them. They need to be returned, right? How does that sound to everyone?
It sounds like we're gonna get shot by arrows.
But what if we make ourselves known? We have children that belong in the town.
Maybe the archers aren't from the town. They could just have been left behind by the mercenaries.
That's a good point. So then I'm gonna turn back around to the kids and be like, "Are those the people with the arrows? Are they part of your town?"
She shakes her head.
Okay.
Shakes her head. What?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know what
Yes,
that means.
I figured out the difference between nodding and shaking your head.
Okay. So
Okay,
then
cool.
I'll go back and say, "Is Iris right?"
Mhm.
Okay. You were right. Iris seems to be not friendly. Arrows. What are they called? Airmen? Nope.
Archers.
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 I was like, my son's name.
I forgot.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So, and I'm gonna turn back to them too. I'm like, it might not be safe. We're gonna try to get into the town, but it might not be safe for you to get in right now.
And
Are they trying to get in or out?
that you don't know. They're just kind of hiding behind the building right here.
I'm gonna ask them because I didn't ask that either. I'll go back. Take the couple steps back. Are you trying to get back into the town?
And she kind of she mouths kind of get away.
Get away.
From the
Like,
town.
is it
Oh,
in like a? Oh, they're trying to get away. Okay.
are you waiting for somebody to join you out here in safety?
She kind of calls out to you in a low voice. She says, we're trying to get out of the town. They're gonna kill us.
Okay. You need to hide. You're still too close to the town and still open, so if there are people going to be trying to get out of the town, they're going to be trying to hide too. So I would take your young sibling, child, this thing here, and find someplace else to hide and stay safe. Don't make any noises. Find a small cave or a large bush that has an opening.
As you say this, roll a perception check, Ayla.
Ayla has such a way with words.
17.
Nice.
So from one of the trees over here, you hear a click and a twang, and make a dexterity save, Ayla.
Oh no. Oh baby.
Damn.
You catch out of the corner of your eye as an arrow starts to streak from the trees over here, and you're able to drop to the ground, and it whistles over your head. And as that happens, the two kids bolt towards you, and you have a split second to react as you see three more archers stand up from behind bushes and lever their crossbows at the children running towards you.
Is it only her that can
I'm
see
gonna.
this?
Nope, you guys can all see this now.
Okay,
And
I'm
they're
gonna run up and try to cover the kids with my body, or at
And
least one of
they're
them.
yeah, they're aiming. I could tell that they're aiming at
Yes.
them. Okay, hold
Yes.
on. Give me a second.
And I'll cast shield.
Kanaida's casting sleep. Or Iris. Iris is casting sleep.
I was like, you guys just tell Ayla what to do, huh?
Okay then. Uh,
They'll both cast sleep. He'll be fine.
Hello. Okay. I'm also gonna get out my crossbow.
Okay, and can I cast pass without a trace, or does that have to be something before we're seen?
So you could cast pass without a trace, but it wouldn't help them not see you. Basically, like if you guys are trying to stealth somewhere, then you wouldn't make any sound or disturb the ground as you're moving.
Okay.
Okay, so I need everyone to roll initiative. So
Oh shit.
let me get my
I
timer up.
forgot how to be a player for a second.
Right?
I'm still. Hold on. We're still. Are we still in the little chunk, or can we touch our things?
I don't know if I could select my character.
Oh shit.
You-
Oh, wait.
Let's go with no.
Let
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to click my token, and I
I
rolled a
don't know
20.
if we can click our token.
Not yet.
You should be
anyway.
able to now. I ungrouped you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I disappeared. Hold on.
You did? Unless
don't
you're
see
just
me.
Get outta
underneath
here.
somebody.
Can you add me to the turn order?
Yes, and let me add
Sorry.
you back to. No worries.
Yeah, it got me back out.
Perfect. Uh,
I'm gonna be
Gosh,
no
I'm
help for this, you guys,
Why?
because I don't have any bows or anything.
Oh, it's
Go
Meat
ahead
shields are
and-
very important.
go ahead and roll initiative again, UA, and I'll just change it to the 22 that you
Okay.
rolled.
I have a light crossbow. That's my only like range thing, so I guess that's something.
Yeah, I can't remember what my.
I forgot how to be a DM. I haven't done this in fucking forever.
I know. I'm forgetting how to be a player. So I'm like, what the hell?
Like, how do I get the character sheets up? What's going on here? All right. Initiative. This one. Initiative. This one. I wish there was a way that like you didn't have to roll for each one. It would just know that you wanted to roll initiative for all of them.
See, that's why we need like an actual computer nerd in our group, so they could program that.
Right? So that they could do all of the freaking.
Make our own mods.
Exactly. Okay, so UA, you and let me actually put the kids on the thing. You know where they are. Assets. Uh, ignore that it's gonna be like a knight and a fucking soldier. I'm just using them as placeholders.
Okay. The kids.
Yeah. So they're running towards you. And UA, you can go first.
I am going to pick up the little boy and start running. My speed is 50. So or my distance. So I'm gonna try that to get away from them because I can't help. So I'm gonna try and help the kids.
Okay.
I can't. I
So
have nothing to. Sorry,
so
guys.
30 feet to get to them, and then you can move 20 more feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that. Pick up the little kid and tell the little girl to run with me, and I'll run. How do you do it without I can never remember.
Without.
Let's do this. Then I'll run another 20 feet in this direction. Or no, this direction.
Okay.
Away.
All right.
Trying to
So
use the house as a.
put you guys over there, and then Arius. Are you gonna do anything else? UA.
I can't do anything else.
Okay, Arius, it is your turn.
How close do I have to be to use the crossbow?
What kind of crossbow is it?
It's a light crossbow.
So you can use it. I
80
believe
feet,
it's
right?
60 feet.
Okay, then I'll move 30 feet closer.
Oh, never mind. It's range 80, and then long
Yeah,
range
I
is
was gonna
320.
Okay, then I'll
So you
just
can use it
shoot
from
from
here.
there.
Perfect. And which one do you want to shoot at?
Um, ah, I'm trying to like pin it or ping it. How do I ping it?
Click and hold once when you have uh the arrow selected. There you go. So you're gonna
Oh,
shoot at this guy.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh no.
So like you just whip your crossbow out, and before even like aiming, you just kind of fire a shot, and it does kind of make
Mhm.
him step to the side, but it does whistle over his shoulder as it flies by. What else are you gonna do? You can have movement and your bonus action left.
Um, what can I do for my bonus action?
Um, so you're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
So you can hide. You can use your bonus action to dash, which lets you move your full movement again. Um, you can uh disengage, that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
for you, like if you wanted to move somewhere, you could use your movement and then use your dash to move again. Or you could use your movement, break their line of sight, and hide, which would allow you to get sneak attack on them, and advantage on uh, your attacks.
Okay, where would I be able to go hide?
So imagine like this map is actually kind of what you're actually seeing. So like
Mm-hmm.
if you kind of went behind this building, you could hide, or you could probably hide back over where UA is, that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go hide. Is that okay?
Yep, that's perfect. And then you're
Okay.
gonna use your bonus action to hide.
Yeah, so I could do sneak attack.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
You think you're hidden. Uh, all right. And as that happens,
Rest in
as you
peace.
kind of run over there, UA, and you pick up the little boy and run away, she kind of like stops and looks at you, and then kind of turns towards you. But as she does that, this bandit fires his crossbow at her.
No. I told her to run with me. Don't be an idiot, little girl. Fuck!
Ah.
Oh. Oh.
And as she kind of like stops and turns towards you, you see as an arrow pierces her through the back, and her arms kind of fly out, and she drops face first into the ground. And as she
Oh.
kind of falls, you see the little boy like kind of try to pull away from you and scream, "Alice, no, Alice!" And Ayla, what do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to run up about, hold on, this many feet. Let me check to see how far I am away from these group of guys. Okay, so that means since I am close enough, I am. Hold on, how do I move? Oh, there it goes. I'm going to use magnify gravity on them because it's a 60-foot range.
Okay.
Um,
Ooh, what does that do?
they have to make a Constitution save.
Okay. And it's a 10-foot radius, right? So it'll get all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the spell save DC?
13.
Okay. I'm not going to roll for each one because it's a pain in the butt. So they all fail, and they take
8
force
force damage. And they also, I want to say, its speed is halved until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's all it does. Is
Ow.
it halves the speed.
So what does it look like as these people are caught in your magnify gravity?
I kind of raise my hands up, and as I pull them back down, the earth beneath them kind of like shifts a little bit, as if like a giant, like invisible sphere just landed on top of them and also made a divot into the ground.
Okay, and you hear as all of them kind of scream and get kind of pulled towards each other, as like you start to hear their bones creaking and like slight snapping sounds as their bones start to crack under the intense gravity. Are you going to do anything else? You have a bonus action and I think the rest of your movement.
Yeah.
And Caden, you're
Oh,
on deck.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can hear me. Okay, I'm also going to first if I'm going to check to see if my uh if this is a bonus act. It is a bonus action. Okay, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself
Awesome. So you
as a
gain
bonus action.
plus
+2.
2 AC.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
the
I
rest of
think
your movement.
well, I don't have the rest because I did move.
So
I
you can
think
you moved your full distance?
it wasn't the full distance, but I don't have. Oh, you mean like the rest? Okay, I'm dumb.
Correct. Yeah.
I think if anything, I'm going to see if there's anything that can be used as cover for right now, like where I could break line of sight with them.
Okay. There's like a porch over here that you can kind of hide behind.
There's also
And
a
then you
wounded
could
child.
Yeah, you could
It's
hide
dead.
behind
I'm
it.
assuming it's dead. Is the child dead?
Oh, a dead
Here, you know what?
child.
Huh?
Sure, I'm just like,
She has a crossbow bolt through her chest and she's face down in the ground, so reasonable assumption.
yeah.
You know, actually, what about if I hide over here? Like, if I'm behind this corner and
Correct,
that's
they
close
can't shoot
to
you.
Celestina. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna move. Oop,
What about me?
I'm gonna move because I was just we're saying that I'm by you and I'm being
Oh
blocked by
yeah.
this
Okay.
corner, so I'll be
Yeah.
there to like block slash assist you while you get the kid away. But that's it. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Caden, your go.
All right. I'm gonna run over here and I have to use my action to even move her, and then because the body, right?
One.
Yeah.
Because I could do my action to drag her. Can I do that? Or no? Because I can't dash if I use my action to drag her. Or can I do both of those? Or no?
How far did you move her? Or
It's
did
25
you
feet,
move?
so I have 5 feet of movement left.
Yeah. Basically, it takes most of your movement to get to her.
Okay. Well, I'll come right here, and I'm gonna look down at the kid. I'm like, fucking, you're too young. I'm gonna look towards the archers, and I'm just gonna point my rapier towards them, and I'm gonna shoot firebolt from the tip of it.
Nice.
Ah,
Oh,
Oh
that
no!
one. Come
it's
on.
alright.
As you kind of slide to your knees next to her,
Mhm.
like you look down and like you can feel like are you angry that this woman is dead, or how do you feel about what's happened?
I mean, he's not happy about it.
And so you don't take your time to aim, you just kind of fire in a rage, and the firebolt kind of shoots out and smashes into one of the trees as one of the archers ducks behind it. And then as you do that, this bandit kind of adjusts his aim and fires at you, Caden.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Yeah, but I'll cast shield as a reaction.
Okay. And does that mean it misses?
Yes. So essentially, for this sake, he shoots the arrow at me, and I just parry it out of the way.
Okay.
Just like, bitch, get out of here.
As the arrow flies towards you, you use your rapier and kind of slash it out of the air. And the guy next to him fires at you as well. Actually, he's going to. Which one was it? This guy is going to move.
Oh,
What?
To here and take cover behind this. And then this guy fires at you, Caden.
Miss.
11 misses. And after he fires, he drops his crossbow and draws his scimitar. Moves here. And as he's walking up to you see him kind of like snarl at you and says, you should have left those kids alone. You're taking gold out of our pockets. I guess we have to kill you too. And then this one is gonna kind of like fire his crossbow. I need to take off the where I have to actually roll.
Miss.
And he misses as well, as he's kind of like still trying to get up from the gravity thing. And he here. And Eris, it's your turn.
All right. Let me do some math real quick. That'll have to. Just double checking for. I'm gonna use this spell anyway, so I'll just click it. For this spell, is that a 20? Nah. Is that a 20-foot radius or a 10-foot radius?
Where is it? 20 feet.
It sounds like a radius.
20 creature within 20 feet.
But
It's
I'm not
20-foot radius.
Okay.
So like 20 feet in all directions.
That's cool.
I'll go and focus on. No, hang on. There we go. I'll go and focus on those two over there.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And Iris is going to grab a handful of pocket sand and just fling it into the air. And as it's starting to fall down, she's going to whisper, "That's right." And she's going to reach and grab her friggin' amulet, make a swinging motion, and it's going to launch a glob of gas towards those two over there.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. And it gets both of these two, right?
Yes. That's 19.
Okay. And as it kind of bursts and kind of forms this kind of gas, you see as they kind of inhale some, you can see it kind of like go up their nose. And he takes a step and falls asleep.
nighty night.
And he falls asleep as well. Okay, are you going to do anything else?
Yes. Iris is going to 5, 10, 15 run towards behind Caden, and is that more or less blocking view from this guy?
Hold on, let me do this. Yes.
I'll do. Iris will just run over here and she's gonna go prone and just try and cover the kid's body in case if anyone else tries to shoot at her.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Yue, before you go, I need you to roll a perception check.
Damn it.
Do something real quick.
Don't say that.
So as you're kind of like hiding next to that tree, you hear a twig snap, and you look up and see another bandit
Oh no.
coming from the back of the house. And as you kind of look up and see him, like you guys make eye contact, and he kind of smiles at you with this kind of like grisly smile, and he aims his crossbow at you and fires
And misses.
and misses. And you're able to kind of like duck behind the tree, and he curses and starts to reload his bow, and it is your turn.
Okay. Whoops. Button.
And the boy kind of in your arms is just crying at this point.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to set him down, or actually, shit, no, I can't do that because I'll use my movement. I don't want to set him down because I don't
I'll
want
let you
to.
use half your movement to put him down.
Well, I want to put him down and then come up to this guy, but it's I wouldn't get close enough. So, I'm going to use my movement while still holding the boy,
Okay.
and holding him to my chest and kind of like trying to rub his head, and I'm going to move with him behind this house closer to Ayla.
Okay.
And I'm just going to kind of like try to turn him towards the house so that he can't see the girl anymore.
Okay. Anything else?
There's not much I can do, so.
Okay. Arius, your turn. These two are asleep. This one's coming towards you. This one seems to be hiding, and the rest of you haven't seen the guy behind the house yet.
Okay. I'm gonna do my light crossbow again. This time towards this guy.
Okay. So you fire at him, and he kind of does the same thing that Caden did, and he just kind of swats the arrow out of the air with his scimitar and kind of laughs. And you still have
Yeah.
your movement and a bonus action. Actually, you know what? You get advantage because you're hidden. So that actually hits him.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll damage, and you should do sneak attack damage as well.
How do I do damage again?
Just click the word light crossbow in the chat
Oh.
bar. Okay.
Okay.
And then go ahead
Click
in your
sneak
character
attack.
sheet, just click the word sneak attack. So you do 15 points of damage. So you kind of pop out from behind the building. You take careful aim and fire. And as he's kind of stalking towards everyone, suddenly a crossbow bolt sprouts from his throat, and his eyes open, and he looks surprised, and he takes another step or two, and then falls to his knees and falls face first on the ground.
Nice.
And he is now dead. Okay, and you still have your movement and your bonus action.
Can I do Mind Sliver as a bonus
But like if you wanted to hide
action?
again, you could.
Or no? Because that's a spell, right? Or psychic?
I can't hear you.
Hello?
Oh, I was
no,
talking to
apparently
I
I was
can't
on
hear you
mute.
if you
I
Oh.
was saying it would have to say bonus action on the spell itself.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna stay there.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
hear you, Josh.
What's happening?
Oh, he
Hello?
can't hear us.
He
Apparently.
can't
Can
hear
you
us.
hear us?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
Hello?
Excuse me.
Uh-oh, who did we lose?
Josh.
Josh.
Oh.
Excuse me.
He might be just logging in and logging back out. But the other way.
Oh, man. My back hurts today.
Hmm.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Can you hear us now?
Josh?
Okay. Now I can hear you.
Good.
Okay, cool.
All right. So what did you do?
She was asking if she could cast Mind Sliver as a bonus action.
Is it a bonus action?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Probably not. It'll say on the spell up at the top. So when you go into your
Mind Sliver. Let's see. It
go to your
is. Why'd it go up?
one action. So no, it's see where it
Okay.
says casting time of one
Mhm.
action? That's how you tell if it's a bonus action. If it's a bonus action, it'll say casting time bonus action.
What does it do exactly though?
Mind
Like
Sliver,
it just
uh,
disorients them?
it makes them take 1d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it makes them also deal 1d4 next time they have to make a saving throw, subtracted from their
Oh,
score.
it's like a mini
Correct.
Bane. Okay.
Mm.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
But it only lasts for that one turn. So if
Still.
it's not recast, it doesn't apply to the next turn.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
nice
Okay.
cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
This bandit is asleep, so Ayla, it's your turn.
Okay. Which bandit is asleep?
These
I
two
don't
are
see.
both asleep.
Oh, that's what that little thingy says. Means.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do I know that they're? Because I know the one behind us. I don't know he's there. But
You know
when
this one's here.
yeah. So that's what I was gonna say. It's like before I moved over here, I did notice that that guy was
Correct.
still there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So in that case, I'm going to hope that I actually hit with guiding bolt, because the range is like 120 feet, so I don't really have to like, you know, I only have to get into line of sight, like right here.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
That
Nice.
definitely hits.
Good.
So as
Guiding
the guiding, and it's the one that comes from the sky, right?
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
put my finger up and it's like as if I gather it and point it down, like, hey, my finger is the hey, I need you. Point to him.
A beam of light actually shoots down from the sky and envelops this guy, and you see him throw his head back and start to scream, and like you know how like when a creature, like, it basically like uh reverses colors, like, and he just kind of poofs into a cloud of dust, and he is dead.
Just poofs into a cloud of dust. I like it.
Okay. Am I gonna do anything else, like a bonus action?
No, these guys are asleep. So, oh, hold on. Let me see how much movement I have left. I had 35. Okay, I'm pretty much at my max of speed. So I
Okay.
think I'm just gonna move right here so I can get a better vantage, and it'll be done.
All right, Caden, your turn.
My turn. So I see two sleeping guys, right?
Correct.
All right. First, I'm gonna. Can I check her pulse?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going. Do I have to roll medicine check?
Nope. So as you kind of flip her over, you see as her eyes are kind of glassy, and you see as just blood kind of like fills her mouth and runs over her cheeks onto the ground. You can basically tell just from looking at her, it's going to take a lot more skill than you have to save her life.
I'm gonna look at Iris. Can you fix this?
I don't know. I don't know.
And then all right. And I'm gonna whip around with my rapier and shoot fucking firebolt again.
Okay. At 2.
The sleeping guy that's out in the open.
Okay. So this one.
Damn.
You get advantage because he's prone and not moving.
Does that still
Uh,
hit 14?
That hits, and basically you hit him, and he like wakes up screaming as his body slowly becomes engulfed in flames, and he thrashes around for a little while and then stops moving.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
that's
feels
awesome.
better. All right, my turn.
Okay, and then it.
Yeah.
So next is this bandit. Oh wait. He's dead. He's sleeping. This one's dead. This one's dead. And Eris, it's your turn.
Iris is going to, still looking at the girl's face, she's going to start trying to use her healer's kit, using the skill healer.
Okay.
That'll be adding a 1d6 plus 4 hit points, but I imagine I want to roll something else for this person who I presume is actually dead.
Oh yeah, she's her eyes are glazed over.
Iris is just going to try and do something, anything. Now,
Okay.
should I make a
As
medicine check or something else?
go ahead. Yeah.
I'm going to use luck.
Okay.
Roll again or take the 14? I'll roll again.
Roll again.
God, a fucking 1.
Man.
Hang on, there it is.
Oh my god.
Um.
0.
So like, as you're like trying to, you cast your spell, and normally like, as you kind of like feel like it's magic, right?
Uh, healer kit? No.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
rigor healing.
Like
And
as you
luck.
as you kind of roll her over, or as you kind of like start to inspect her, you see that the arrow has pierced like through her lungs, and you can like see that there's no breath coming out. There's just a pool of blood in her mouth, and her eyes are just staring at this point. Like, you can tell that there's nothing to be done.
I was just gonna sit there staring at her, silent, and that's my turn.
Okay. And the rest of you kind of hear like the brush kind of crunching as this guy comes around the edge of the house and sees you guys all standing there, and quickly raises his light crossbow, and he's going to fire it at you, Eris. You're the first one he sees.
Yeah.
Haha, they
And
suck.
he completely misses. And it's your turn, Yue.
Okay, so I am going to set the boy down, and tell him, "Don't move. I'm gonna take care of this for you." And I'm gonna use my movement to move up here. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass. So I'm gonna hit him with two-handed quarterstaff.
Okay, that definitely hits. And
Uh,
10 damage. Like, you crack him right across the face. Like, he tries to bring his crossbow up to block, and you just smash through it into his face, and he head whips around to the side. And are you going to use your bonus for unarmed strike?
yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Shit. I tried.
Okay. Like, you're like so enraged that when you like try to swing at him, he kind of like stumbles back from the initial hit and stumbles just out of range of your
Oh wait,
punch.
Fury of Blows is actually 2 unarmed
Correct.
strikes.
Yes, it is.
Ah, damn it.
I mean, I will give you the crit on this one, because
Yay!
Yay!
how do you
Because
want
I
to?
was super pissed.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You were very
Yeah.
angry. How do you kill this guy?
So, I set the kid down and I'm like, watch this. And I'm gonna just come up with my quarterstaff, both hands, and I'm gonna hit him across the head with like the bulbous end of it. And it's gonna like knock him kind of like senseless a little bit, and then I'm gonna drop it, and I'm just gonna swing my arm around, knock his head, and then the other hand's gonna knock the other part, and I can just hear like a crack in his skull as I hit him that second time. Yeah.
So as his head kind of whips around, you hit him 2 more times, and with that last kind of punch, you hear like as the bones in his neck just kind of crinkle like crumbling paper, and his neck twists at an odd angle, and he just falls to his knees and falls over to the side, completely
yeah.
dead. And unless you guys want to go kill this guy, you guys are officially out of combat. Like, this guy's asleep until you guys do something.
Absolutely, we need to kill him. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to pick up the kid again and hold
Okay.
him. And I'll be like, take care of that last one.
Do you got that, Ayla, or do you want me to do it?
I've got it.
All right.
What do you do to dispatch the last one, Ayla?
Shish kebab.
It's just club. You know what? I have a morning star, and I think I'm just going to take it out and just flop it right on his head.
Oh yeah, his face just concaves into the
Oof.
shape of your morning star.
Smooshy.
Oh, I love it.
And he's officially dead now too. So if you guys are kind of like standing there, the adrenaline's kind of starting to leave your body, and the kid's just kind of at this point just kind of like quietly sobbing into your chest, UA. Um, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, I would check with them to make sure there's nothing we can do to help the girl because I wouldn't, she wouldn't know yet.
How old's the kid again?
The little boy is like 8 or 9, and the little girl or the girl is like 15.
Okay. Okay. Um, I don't want to leave him alone, but I don't want to take him with us.
We need to get him to safety. We can't just leave him here.
But is it safe to bring him in? Fuck. Where's?
Okay, I want to talk to the little boy
Where's
and find
Ralphie?
out
What's his name
find
again?
out more about stuff.
Uh,
Oh, didn't he go get?
yeah,
He
he
was
left to
going to
go
get
get the
Truly.
rest of the army to bring them back.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
So go ahead to UA. You want to talk to him?
Yeah. I want to ask him. Are you? Why were you guys here? Do you have family here?
He
Was that your
says,
sister? So I'm just gonna basically start asking him a bunch of questions.
and he like in between sobs, he says, "They killed my family. My sister tried to get me out. The soldiers, they came and they killed everyone. Everyone.
Why were they killing people? Do you know?
They were
I'm.
they were taking people, putting them in cages. The people that had the special powers, the superhero people.
And do you have any of those powers?
It's like, and he kind of like looks up at you and he like shakes his head with like tears kind of running down his face. He says, "No, just my parents. I wasn't lucky."
Well, maybe you were lucky that you weren't. That you didn't have it.
And he kind of like looks over trying to find his sister, and kind of sees her kind of lying on the ground and starts kind of struggling. And he says, "Alice, let me go. Let me go to my sister."
I'll let him go.
And he just kind of rushes over and like throws his whole body onto her and just kind of like starts sobbing again, like trying to like push her and like, "Wake up, Alice, wake up."
Oh, I don't think she's gonna wake up, buddy.
And after a while, he just kind of like lays down beside her and like takes one of her arms and puts it around him and kind of like snuggles up to her and just kind of like lays on the ground crying.
Is there anyone else in this town, or was it just them and the bad guys?
As far as you, these are the only people you've seen.
We haven't really gone in yet.
Everyone else is pretty much. Well, should we go check and see if there's anyone else here that could take care of him?
I feel like we'll find more bandits or slavers at this point.
Should we leave the city then? Or should
There's,
we just can we make like an investigation or perception to try and see
Yeah,
if we can tell if anyone else is possibly there? Any
okay,
sign of anyone else?
yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Ugh.
I mean, like you can't tell where anyone is, but you hear sounds of like it's not silent. There's like fires burning in the town. Occasionally you'll hear a scream.
Oh, so there's terrible things happening here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is where we're supposed to be also looking for our little wolf girl too, right?
Correct.
And I did cast magic, and I know that they can find us if I've done that. They have those things on their necks. I don't know if we should stay here longer. We should get this kid out of here. Either find him a place to hide where we can come back to him, but he can't
Maybe
come
we,
with
yeah,
us.
maybe we can take him and his sister out into that forest just so that they're out of this area and then come back and see if we can find the little girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have any objections to the plan?
We should just keep going.
Should we do half of us go forward and the other half try to find these kids to safety?
Never split the party. I know that if we leave this kid here, he's gonna die, and I don't know. I don't think I could live with that.
Okay. This is how I look at it. If we leave him out, find a safe place for him to hide, who's to say he will stay there anyway? So, do you not think it might be safer for him to stay with us? Maybe he could, if he's a local here, he might be able to spread goddamn, what's the word? Shed some light
Oh,
on hiding spots or
oh,
secret passages or.
you want to take him with us. I thought you didn't want to.
Well, I don't, but if we're trying to figure out the best case of survival, I feel like if he's out of our eyes, like I'm going to forget that he even exists. I'm more likely to try to protect him if he's with us.
Yeah. Maybe I'm being kind of selfish. Well, I'm up for whatever you think is best. I I am not new. I mean, I am new to this these feelings
Feelings?
of wanting to make sure this kid's okay.
What do the
And
others think?
she's not sure what's going to be best at this point.
I'm gonna look at the others and ask for their opinions since they've been very quiet.
Yeah. Well, I think we should get them out of this town. Put them in the woods or something.
As you guys are talking, you kind of hear kind of to the north a gruff voice yell, "Stop!" And you hear like the rustling of leaves as someone begins running,
Oh no.
and a couple of moments later, you see another peasant come running into your view over here as two arrows sink into their back, and she falls face first onto the ground.
Okay. I don't think we'll have enough if we want to save more people in the town. I don't know we'll have enough time to hide this fellow in the woods and return.
Well, then put him in this
Okay.
house. He needs to stay put somewhere.
Tell him to hide.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's a good idea.
Caden, make a perception check.
No.
I'm
No.
gonna
God
get
damn
down.
it, Caden. Would you stop rolling so fucking low?
He's not perceptive.
As you say that, you kind of like glance at the house and kind of do a quick look around, and you see a set of doors here that kind of appear to lead down into a cellar.
Now let's check out this cellar. I'm gonna go up and open it.
And
Yeah,
I'll bring the boy with me. Or no, the boy's not with me.
I'm going to like get down on my knee and look at him in the eye, put my hands on his shoulders. This is going to be the most important thing you ever do in your life up until this point.
and
Do I have your attention?
his eyes open and he looks up at you with kind of tears running down his face, but he nods at you.
It's important for your life, maybe the life of other people. We're going to try to keep you hidden and safe. If we put you somewhere, unless it's absolutely necessary to be leaving to get yourself safer in a different situation, do not move from that spot.
Just looks at you and nods.
Again, you could leave if you know that if you stay you'll be dead, but if you hear lots of scary noises, just pretend like they don't exist. Cover your ears.
And he just looks at you and nods and says, "Okay, okay."
I'm gonna go in the cellar, make sure
Well,
it's empty.
yeah.
Yeah, you walk down into the cellar. There's like some wooden stairs that head down there.
Mhm.
It's kind of like dark and dusty down there. But you can see some sunlight kind of like filters through the floorboards.
Mhm.
It looks just to be like a root cellar. There's like bags of grain down here and like some vegetables and stuff like that on like rickety wooden shelves. There's some boxes against the back corner that seem to be old and kind of just been left there for a long time.
I'm going to tell him one more thing too. Do not, I know you said that you don't have magic, but do not try to see if you have magic or not.
Damn
He just
kid.
nods at you and says, "Okay, I promise."
Okay. And again, stay put unless you absolutely know if you stay you'll die. Okay?
And he nods again and he says, "Be
Okay.
careful, there's lots of bad men."
There
We're
are.
gonna
We're
kill
going
those bad men.
and we're going to try to save as many people as possible. Okay?
He says,
Okay.
"Okay."
All right. And then I'll just look at Caden and be like, do a gesture and like take this thing, child.
All right, go down in there. Anyone got food for him? I don't have any rations.
I
Let me
do.
see. I do too. I'll give him a couple rations.
Okay,
That
so you
should
guys
suffice.
take the kid kind of downstairs and hide him behind some boxes and come back upstairs and you hear kind of like in the distance like the sound of like some wood cracking and like swords kind of like smashing into wood and things like that.
Our stayed
So,
upstairs.
so he's all safe now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean
so
as
I'm
safe as he can be.
yeah. Okay,
All right.
let's do this.
Onward.
Caden,
Yeah,
uh
that's me.
that's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Just not yet. By the end of this town thing, that'll have happened. Okay, so as you guys kind of come back up and you look around, you kind of see in the distances there's like fires burning in the city. Um, there's still bodies kind of strewn around the ground and stuff like that. Um, and what are you guys gonna do?
Uh, do you think we should walk further in
Yeah. Should I
and
here? How
just
about before
guns
we walk in?
blazing?
Should I cast Pass Without a Trace on us all?
Yeah, definitely.
If you guys are gonna try to be stealthy, absolutely.
Preferably. People are running, getting shot left and right. Probably not
Alright.
a good idea to walk through.
Yeah.
Also,
Nice.
ours is gonna go and cast false life on herself.
Okay.
Careful with that, remember? They can sense our magic.
I'm sure they already know we're here.
Alright, and
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. There. So now we should roll our stealth checks now, or
Yes, everyone roll some
Fuck!
stealth and add
Nobody-
a plus 10 to it.
nobody
Plus
crit
10.
fail. I got a 20.
I got a 30, baby.
Dang! 31.
31. Holy
Hey!
shit!
Only goes
35.
upwards.
Jesus Christ, that's
Anyone
amazing.
see where Iris went?
That is hilarious. 9, 10, 20, 21, 25. That's amazing.
Okay, so as you guys kind of like start to creep further into the town, let's
19's okay, right?
you notice that there's lots of houses and things like that with like their doors appear to be kicked open. There's windows shattered. There appears to be like bodies lying like in one of the houses. It looks like somebody was trying to climb out the window when somebody like hit her over the head. So she's just kind of hanging out of the window. There's bodies in the doorways, things like that. So you guys move to about to like right here, and uh, as you guys get to this area here, I need whoever has the highest perception, roll perception with advantage, and it's going to be like everyone's
Mine is
perception.
+3.
Mine is just 2.
I think Ayla, you have the highest, and roll at advantage.
Okay, if it's advantage, 17.
Thank God.
So as you guys kind of get to this area, you hear kind of up farther into the town, you hear like a gruff voice. He's like, "All right, everyone, I need you to go house to house. There's got to still be some in here.
Fucking A.
Make sure that you guys keep an eye out for that wolf thing. If you see it, hide. That's all there is to it. We can't fight it. It'll kill you if it catches you. But I understand everyone fled like the cowards they are. I need you guys to be the brave ones. I need you guys to make sure that this wasn't all for nothing. Just remember, every mage you find, that's 10 gold in your pocket. All right?" And you hear like a large group be like, "Yes, Captain." And you hear like the creak of leather as it appears like people start to head off in different directions.
Oh, would we be able to perceive that that is Ragnarok or whatever his name is?
It is
Elgar?
not that. You know that guy took off.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a different person.
Okay.
This could be Elgar.
Well, that's who I was talking about. What did I say?
Yeah,
Oh, Ragnarok.
You don't know. You haven't
Ooh.
heard his voice before.
How? Okay, damn it. I should have did the pass without a trace with the kid too. Like, or does he have to be with me?
He has to
He has to be with you.
Oh, he had to be with me. Okay, never mind.
He's fine down there.
Not if they're gonna go
So-
looking for everything.
Unfortunately, he does not have powers. They're not going to keep him alive.
As you guys, oops, here.
You want to
Come
go
on.
back and bury the hatch?
Yeah.
You guys are kind of like all hidden in the trees as you see two men walking down the center of the street with crossbows in their hands and scimitars on their hips, walking down the main kind of path.
There's only 2 of them.
Okay, I'm gonna like kind of tap tap like my crossbow, and then look at the other person who has a Arius. Be like, want to aim? Try to communicate with her. Let's aim for the heads.
And I'll point my rapier at them.
Arius nods back at Ayla.
So then I'll say, like, I'll point to myself and indicate I'll get the one on the left, and you're the one on the right. So we're not aiming
Oh, nice.
for the same one. Ready?
Yeah.
And I do the 1, 2, 3 with my fingers, and then kabow!
Okay. Both of you roll your
I'm
attacks.
hoping we get. I guess it doesn't matter for me if we get advantage because mine's are fucking annoying.
You definitely get advantage because they don't see you.
Ours is going to take a shot too, if she could tell they're doing that.
Absolutely.
The one that Arius is
Oh.
shooting.
Nice.
Okay. Ayla, yours flies high over one of their heads, but the other 2 definitely hit. So, Iris, which one were you aiming for?
The same one Arius is.
Okay. So both of and you, which one were you aiming for, Arius? I didn't hear which side you guys were aiming.
She has the one on the right. Mine was the
Okay.
left.
So two arrows sink into his chest as he kind of stumbles back and coughs up blood and falls to the ground. And the other one kind of like is shocked and let me roll something real quick. All right, I need all of you to roll initiative.
Fuck. Oh my
Wow.
god, two of us rolled nat ones.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
Okay. Caden and Caden, you get to act first.
Aiden.
What was that?
You get to act first.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
I'll have had my rapier facing towards them, and I'll cast Firebolt
Okay.
at the guy that's alive.
Alright, I'm gonna get a crossbow next time we're at a shop.
Love that 1 damage.
Oh my god.
As you fire your firebolt, he actually like stumbles back, and it kind of like hits him, but hits him in the armor and kind of like glances off his shoulder, and he looks over at you.
And I look at him.
He turns
Look
and
at
yells, I got something over here!
He says that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happens
What
when
is
we
that
don't
from?
kill them. That's from some shitty person
is it
or
Tenacious D?
Weird Al.
Oh, weird. Yeah, why did I say Tenacious D? I'm dumb.
I'm gonna
Weird
go
Al.
for the
They're
Weird
both
Al
cool.
one is the better one.
But you know,
like
this is
Tenacious D.
probably good. Like, we're distracting him so they're not looking at houses.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Can't let them get real estate.
Let me do something real quick if things would stop being in my way.
Get out of the way.
Listen here, little turd butt.
Who, me?
No!
Oh.
The bad guys. Is there any water around here?
There's a well kind of down to the southeast.
Yeah, that's too far.
Like, down here.
Speaking of, I'm gonna go grab some water real quick.
I'm gonna go pee.
That gives me time to roll initiative for these people.
Bring me water too, baby.
After he yells to them, he's going to run 30 feet
I
to
can't
here.
even see where we're at. Oh, there we go.
And he's going to shoot at Ayla. 18. Does that hit you, Ayla?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Does an 18 hit you?
Nope. No, wait, is it if it hits it, if it meets the armor class?
Then if
Then
it meets it, it hits it.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 2 piercing damage. And Eric, it is your turn.
I think he needs to be burped.
Wait, what?
Jump around a little bit.
Alistair says it's like I'm half baby and half kid because he needs to burp.
Oh yeah. I was like, what?
I thought it
No,
was
we
on
had a
mute.
baby and didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, I was very confused.
Yeah, because we were like, fuck people. No one needs to know.
I would kill you.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I wouldn't keep it a secret. Though we know
I'm like,
people
hello.
who
On a side
did.
note,
It was
yeah,
I
like,
have
One
I
of my
have
friends
baby
literally
clothes.
did that.
I can make little D&D onesies for you.
Oh.
We're moving to Michigan.
Yay! You better.
Well, I mean, that's
No,
the
you're
plan.
not. I will not allow you to move to Michigan.
Everyone could just come out here.
If only I could.
Speaking of, how'd your
One
mom?
day.
She's fine, completely symptom free.
Did you get
Oh,
your
yeah.
COVID results?
Mm-hmm. I came back negative.
Well, that's good. And where did she even get it from?
Well, we went to Vegas, and so we're guessing that's where she got it. But we wore masks the whole time.
It doesn't
So-
matter if you wore masks. It matters that the other people around you
Yeah.
wore masks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have a mask mandate there, so you're supposed to wear masks, but most people didn't. But I just find it weird. I was in all the same places, and I didn't get it, and she did. But it makes sense because I guess she has diabetes and she's 75, so. But I find it very annoying. We go one place our entire frickin' throughout this COVID shit, and she managed to COVID the one time we leave the house.
I'm happy she's like doing fine though.
Me too. I was very, very worried for a while there. All right, Arius, are you still there?
Yes.
It is your turn.
I'm going to crossbow it again. I know I'm boring, but
No, that's what I would do as well.
ah,
No.
You fire and it just thunks into a tree. You
That
can move
sucks.
and use a bonus action.
where are they again?
This is the only one you guys see.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. And you guys see another soldier comes running from the road that you guys are headed down. Just barely reach you guys. He's going to fire a crossbow at Yue.
Yeah, let's try it, bitch.
12.
Misses.
You easily dodge out of the way. And it is Eris's turn.
I'm just waiting for one of them to hit me so I can use deflect missiles.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, come on, someone hit me.
Let's see how far away these people are. 60. So it's these three people down this main road that we can see, right? Nobody else?
Correct.
Iris is gonna go and take off into this direction.
Okay.
At about 25 feet, she's gonna take a shot at this dude with a bow.
Okay. That hits.
Nice.
And once she pings that off, she's gonna finish the rest of the movement. So right there. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
You kind of like fire on the run, and so the aim's a little bit off, and so it hits him in the shoulder and kind of like snaps his shoulder back. And as that happens, you see as another soldier comes running towards you, and he sees you run over there. Does he have a line of sight? Yes, and he's gonna fire at you. 11.
Negative.
And you kind of like slide up against the wall, and the crossbow, like, you hear it as it whizzes past your head. And Yue, it's your turn.
Okay. She is tired of being useless, so she is going to use her movement to run up to this guy.
Okay.
And she is going to two-hand quarterstaff, and hell yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
As you
so
kind of run up to him,
Sick.
you kind of like jab him in the stomach, and he kind of like leans over, and you bring your quarterstaff around and just two-handed across the face, and his teeth and blood spurt out in a spray, and he falls to the ground dead.
Yes. And I'm like, oh yeah. 0 for 2. And I'm like, I'm gonna point to the guy behind him and be like, you're next.
And you see his eye. Roll an intimidation check.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh my god!
So he's
that's
like
They were
running.
amazing.
destined.
He's like running towards you, and you say that and like point out and say you're next, and like you see both his heels dig into the ground, and he kind of like skids to a stop and turns around.
Honestly, smart man.
Yes.
Ayla, it's your turn.
I love this. I like being a monk. It's
Okay,
fun.
hold on. Going to 5, 10,
Like my
15, 20,
time as a
25, 30.
Tauren warrior where I used to just like beat the shit out of things.
Was able to make it here with my 30 feet of speed. And I still have my crossbow out, so I'm going to just use that.
Okay,
Okay, I
Ooh,
hit
yeah.
him. There we go.
that definitely hits. And as he's like stopping and trying to turn around, the arrow just sinks into his shoulder, and he's like, "Ah, fuck!" And are you gonna do anything else?
No.
Okay, Caden, it is your turn.
Excuse me.
Okay. I'm gonna run my movement forward.
Okay,
Just cast firebolt from the tip of my rapier.
okay.
Firebolt. I do not.
Oh my
I'm-
god.
Wow, that's awful.
That happens.
As you're casting the spell, it kind of like fizzles and just kind of like shoots out a spray of sparks. Nothing actually comes out.
And like, yeah, take.
If only you could put that into dice jail.
I don't know what to say.
All right.
That's a warning shot.
Arius, it's your turn again. I'm guessing. Are you done, Caden?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
do
like your-
crossbow again.
Okay,
Oh,
I like your
sorry.
comment, Iris. That hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
What, baby?
And
Nice.
as he kind of stops and turns around, you see as the sparks kind of fizzle from Caden's rapier, and you kind of like squint at him in a how useless was that, and fire your crossbow, and it hits him right in the chest, and he falls over dead.
I'm like, told you.
And
Nice work, guys. I don't think anyone took any damage, right?
you did
Come on,
not.
I need to-
Oh
think
wait,
there's
no,
still one
I
more.
hit. I hit. I
Isn't
think I
there
hit
still one more?
Ayla. No,
No.
that's all of them. That one's not supposed to be there.
I'm gonna be like, sorry. Let me polish my sword. Start cleaning it.
Um, so you guys have dispatched of the
Jump
people,
back in the bushes.
and what are you guys gonna do now?
Do we still have
Doesn't
the
appear
pass
like
without a
anyone else is
trace?
coming this direction. Yes, you still have Pass Without a Trace,
Okay.
I believe. Go ahead and cast it so I can read it real quick.
Okay.
Because it's a concentration. So wouldn't that be
Well,
If she
I
took damage.
you didn't use any spells or anything, right? So
Not
concentration. No,
spells.
I didn't. I used a crossbow.
yeah. So it should be still active then.
Okay. So can we try to keep an ear out? Not keep an ear, but like stop for a second to listen where the next commotion is coming from.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
concentration up to 1 hour. So go ahead and roll a d20. Okay, it's still up. Yes. So, go ahead, with your passive perception, you can hear that there appears to be a group of people kind of walking in the opposite direction, like farther into the
13.
town. And off to the right, you hear kind of in this direction. Where are you guys? There you are. Kind of in this direction. You
Mhm.
hear like a muffled scream.
Okay, and that's not too far from us
No,
because
it
it's a
sounds
muffled
fairly
scream and we
close.
hear it.
Actually, you know
Okay.
what? Roll a perception check, and if you roll high enough, I'll tell you which house it comes from.
Okay. Fuck it.
You just know that it's off to your right.
Okay.
And we
I'm gonna
all
tell.
hear it.
Yes.
Okay. Shall we?
Let's go. Let's take. And I'm like pumped. I'm fired up
And we're
now.
still stealthing, right? Or do we need to roll again?
No, I'll just use your old. You guys rolled great, so I'll just use
Okay.
your old stealth rolls.
Okay. So like over here, like we're
Correct.
okay. So like if we get to like say here, can we do a perception check again to see if we can pinpoint the noise since we're closer?
Yes. Do you want to like stop and listen for a minute, or are you just
Yeah.
okay? Go ahead and roll a perception check.
God fucking damn
It
it.
doesn't actually matter. Your passive perception's higher than that. So,
Yeah.
you hear that it sounds like it's coming from this house, but it's like super muffled.
Okay. Are there any windows on the side that I can see?
So there's two windows on this side of the house. One of them appears to be broken. The door right here is like splintered and off of its hinges. And
Okay.
there are two what appear to be bandit bodies lying face down on the porch.
Oh,
Ooh.
bandit bodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the rod out and get it ready just in case I see a wolfy girl
Okay.
and like, to cast sunlight on
Okay.
her, and then I'm going to maneuver like the little stone that takes away emotions or makes you
Uh-huh.
neutral into an easy to reach pocket.
Okay. You can absolutely do that.
And I'm going to peer into the window and to investigate what I see.
And can I climb on the roof?
If you would like to, go ahead and roll a
Acrobatics?
yes.
Nice.
So, what did you roll? Sorry.
17.
17.
As you kind of like climb up the side, you peek into what appears to be a second story window, and you see an open door, and you see a bed, and there appears to be someone lying in it.
In the bed?
Yes. Go
Your
ahead and roll a
blood?
perception check real quick.
Yeah. Rolling perception. Nope.
Yep,
Visual.
just appears to be like a a lump in the bed, like there's something in it. And as the Yue and Ayla, as you look in through the bottom window, you see like a kitchen. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Which one is this house? This is the one. Yes, this is the. Let me move you guys real quick. Put you guys on the thing. So, Caden, you're on the second story, looking through this window.
There's no
Hmm.
bedroom in this window.
You see this door is open?
Oh, that door. Okay, and I see a lump there. Okay,
Yes.
I see.
And then Arius, you're downstairs. This side.
And I was by the front door.
here's- else. Oh,
What
you're
time of
not.
day is it?
It's like late morning.
Okay.
3, 4. And who do I not have on?
There.
I do not have Iris.
Oh, Iris is on there.
I just added myself.
Up. And then we both
I got it. I got it.
That was hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna delete. No, you're right there. There you are. And actually, all of you guys are kind of by the front door. Okay, so Ayla, as you kind of look in through the, why is it doing that? The window,
Mm-hmm.
you see that this table is kind of knocked over on its side. You see like smears of blood on the ground, and you see several what appear to be bandit bodies lying on the floor.
Okay. Do I see anything else, or can I hear anything?
Again, you guys can hear like a muffled scream,
Still
but
in this
yes,
house?
coming
Okay.
from this house somewhere, but you can't, like, you don't see anyone that would be making the screams amongst all of you.
How does it sound
Okay.
upstairs?
Like, in fact, it sounds a little bit more muffled where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down, head around to the others.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna, very stealthily.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
UA, make a. Tell you in a second. Make a wisdom save as you step through the threshold.
Oh no.
You have to be invited in, you vampire.
As you step through the threshold, you feel as like your muscles clench, almost like they're cramping up, and like all of your muscles go super rigid, and you can't move. You are just stuck.
So at that point, I would yell, "Do not walk
Don't
through the
yell.
door. I can't move. I can't move."
And you're under the effect of hold person.
Uh-oh.
I know you can't move, but
But
stop.
oh
Make
wait,
sure
is
you're
she?
quiet.
Is it because she's out of my passes out of trace?
No, it's because she walked through a trap.
Oh, okay.
Alice. Sorry about this. I'm gonna
And all of you
smack you in
guys
the back
kind
of
of
the
just
head.
see her
Oh
go.
no, this isn't like those spells. Never mind. I'm not gonna smack her in the head.
You see her go super rigid as she steps through the threshold.
Bring her back out. Bring her back out. Grab her. I'm gonna grab her and start pulling her out.
So you reach in to grab her.
Oh fuck yes.
Roll a wisdom save.
I was just
Oh,
watching
no.
him do this, smiling.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a lot of wisdom to know better.
Oh
Oh.
no.
As you reach in, like you put your hand on her arm, and the
Mhm.
same thing. You feel as your muscles start to cramp up, and you go completely rigid,
Oh,
and you
okay.
too are under the
Plan B.
hold person.
Can somebody lasso or something? But also, there's something asleep upstairs. So all these things that are dead, probably from that. Could be the girl. I'm not sure.
Ayla, you got some rope?
I'm not even by you guys. I don't know what's going on with you guys.
You see through the window what happens to them.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to just I'm just watching, but I
Arius, you
can't
got some
hear.
rope?
So,
Don't we get to do wisdom saves every turn on for a hold person?
how does that work? So I think so. Person. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw, and a successful spell ends on the target. So yes, you guys in a couple minutes can make a wisdom save.
Arius, you have some rope? Heather, do you have some rope?
Look. No,
It's probably under a hempen rope.
yeah,
I I'd
as
say
you guys are
reach in my
having this
pocket, but
conversation,
you'd freeze.
you hear like a voice, and it sounds like it's coming from everywhere inside the house. And you hear like this, just sit tight, I'll be with you in a minute. And you don't see where the voice came from.
Iris digs through the bottom of her bag and pulls out some hempen rope.
Oh, found some. Arius, help me with this. We're gonna swing it over them and just pull them out.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Like jump
Okay.
rope.
And Iris is just gonna swing it across, like, I don't know how else to describe it. That's
Yeah, just like a yeah, I got you. Go ahead
it's like a jumping
and
rope and pull.
roll a dexterity save. Or check, I guess. I guess it's the same, but yeah, roll
With
dexterity.
advantage, with
Just roll.
Aries.
It's not a very high DC. You're just trying to, yeah, you
Oh,
totally
nice.
able to wrap it around them. And is anyone helping her, or is it just Iris doing this?
I'd presume Arius.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll a strengths check with advantage.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Hurry, I think I see something. I don't, but...
You tug them, and
oh, no!
both of them just fall over.
And you hear like a annoyed groan leave my mouth. I'm like, oh,
God damn it. I should have
I
us
felt
rebuke you
that.
for that.
I need both Caden and UA to make wisdom saves.
God
Fucking
damn
duck!
it. Jesus Christ.
That is awful.
Both of us.
Oh, I guess I'm dead. Rest in peace, guys.
You guys just lay there on the ground completely motionless.
Oh, damn
Look, if I don't make it out of this, go to Eladun and kill my father. That's all.
it. You get my father prepared to die.
Okay. What are the rest of you? What are you doing, Ayla?
Okay, well, since I see what's happening here, and
Yeah.
are they making a lot of noise?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm going to see if I could perceive any traps around my window.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. You don't see any traps. It doesn't appear like this window has any traps on it or anything like that.
This could be someone.
It doesn't appear.
I mean, you're not a wizard, so you're not
I
positive,
know.
but you feel pretty confident.
Um. Whoops. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Just because I'm worried that, like, since they're in there kind of trapped, I'm hoping that I don't become trapped. But if I don't, I feel more comfortable being able to help them if I'm not trapped and inside.
Okay.
So fuck it. I'm gonna try to get inside the house.
All right. Roll an athletics check.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
you're like climbing up into the window, and there's still like a little bit of glass in the window pane, and like as you kind of like get your leg up onto the windowsill, you cut your leg, like not like bad where it's bleeding or anything, but you definitely like feel the glass kind of like cutting your leg, and you fall face first into the room. But you're in there.
Am I able to move? I'm checking my limbs. I'm like flat down on my belly, like arms stretch out. Can I feel my fingers? Can I move my fingers?
Oh yeah, you're totally fine. Nothing happens to you.
Okay. Can I? I'm going to, like, I guess, investigate around me and see if I could figure out if I see any traps from me to them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another investigation check.
Well, she's like.
God damn it.
You feel pretty. You're like real confident. There's nothing between you.
Maybe. Maybe this person's not gonna hurt us because they're all the bad guys, right? And what are they attacking? People with powers. As I stay there frozen. So maybe
And-
she's just defending herself or themselves. What kind of gender voice did it sound like?
It sounded male when you heard the voice over the coming from everywhere. And then as you're kind of like getting up and looking around for traps, Ayla, you hear another like high pitched scream, and make a perception check.
Okay. What the fuck? I
Sounds
wish
like
we could
it's.
play in person because.
I know you need a new dice.
Yeah, I need some new dice.
You can't tell where it's coming from, but again, it's like you're inside the building. Like it doesn't sound like it's coming from. Like there's something in between you and where the scream is coming from. So what are you gonna do? Oh, Yue and Caden, make wisdom saves again. Yep, still held.
Oh
You
my
have
God.
got to be kidding me.
It's like they're getting worse.
Oh my god.
Okay. What are Arius and Iris doing?
I'm
They're
just
just-
using this as like getting a rest, I guess.
They're standing outside the door looking at the events taking place in front of them.
Kind
Do
of
they wanna
giggling
do
once in a
anything?
while.
God, this is Davos and Ravos all over again.
And
Do they want
honestly, Iris, if you want to like try again, you can totally pull them out now. Like you can get a hold of them. There's part that's outside, but as you kind of drag them outside, the spell holds.
That was entertaining to watch.
As
Fuck
my
it.
head like goes dunk 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 down the stairs. I'm like,
Pretty
I'm gonna
much.
get you back for this.
What are you gonna do, Ayla?
I mean, I could wait until to see if Arius and Iris will describe what they're doing.
All right. Are you guys doing anything, Arius and Iris? Or are you guys just gonna
Gonna
wait for the spell to
slap
wear off?
Kane a little bit.
Is it working?
Hellish rebuke. I don't have that.
Roll wisdom saves again.
Okay.
God damn it. I swear to God.
There you go.
Hey!
Finally.
All right, both of you
Am I
guys
okay?
suddenly feel your limbs start to loosen up, and you're able to stand up.
Oh,
See, it
shit.
did work.
Yeah. Oh shit. Thanks.
I'm gonna punch Iris. I'm just kidding. I'm not really.
You do like the 2 for flinching.
Yeah,
Iris
that's what I
absolutely
do.
squeals and starts running away.
Uh,
Runs
And I'm
towards the
like,
window.
where is Ayla? Where did
You can
Ayla go?
you can see her through the door inside.
I'll be like, where is she? And then I'll turn and be like, oh, there she is. Okay. And I'm like,
It's
so
fine over here.
Is
you were
there
able to
like
get
a
in without the spell affecting you.
I mean, my window didn't have. Oh, the wrong voice. Um, my window didn't have any traps that I could see, but I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go through too.
Let me move out of the way.
So acrobatics
Yeah,
or athletics?
athletics. Unless you want to jump through. Yeah, you're able to
No.
easily climb through.
Yeah, athletics I'm proficient in, so
is there
we
like
climb
a
through the window, no problem.
Iris is gonna roll out her bedroll over the bottom of the window so she could climb in easier
Yeah,
without
you don't
cutting.
even have to roll anything. You just climb in, no problem.
is there like a ward on the floor?
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Da-da-da-da-da.
So you kind of
Nice.
look at the doorway, and as you kind of look at the door frame, you can see that there's very fine, like carvings all along the door frame, that have a field that casts hold person when anyone walks through it.
And would I know that I would have to do like a dispel magic to do
Correct.
it rather than scratching it?
It's significantly more powerful than you could probably accomplish.
Well, I don't even have that spell. I was just asking.
But yes, you couldn't just like scratch it out or anything. You would need to dispel it.
Yep. Well, it's the door frame, clearly. But I knew that anyway. All right, through the window.
Are all of you guys going to climb through the window?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're all inside now, and inside this building, so the table is kind of like smashed. There appears to be like blood all over the floor. There's a couple of dead corpses of bandits. Um, in here in the living room, there is on this carpet. Uh, actually, you know what? I will. You guys have to investigate shit before I start telling you stuff. Are you guys
I'll go
gonna?
in.
Yeah, as you kind of walk in there, you notice that there's what appears to be a pool of blood soaking into the carpet, but there's no body associated with it. And um you like to the point where like actually roll a perception check just to see if I tell you more information. It just looks like a large pool of blood on the carpet.
Let's catch
Okay.
up.
Do we hear the screaming still?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
You all keep looking around. I'm going to take a shortcut.
And Ara's going to sit down and start going through some of her little totem pieces and start casting sex magic. It'll take her a few minutes.
Okay, it's gonna take 10
Is
minutes. Is it?
is there any magical traps on this door?
On that one, go ahead and roll an investigation.
Oh, reminds me of old times. 11.
You can't detect any kind of traps or anything on that one.
How long does it take you to cast it?
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
Fuck. I don't think we're gonna. I'm gonna.
Try not to trip anything while I'm doing this. Have fun.
Yep. I'm gonna open this door.
Okay. So you push the door open. It doesn't even have a latch or anything. It's clearly like a swinging kitchen door. And as you push it open, you see that it's definitely a kitchen. You look through, and it appears that there are like the remnants of a meal on the table. The chairs are knocked over. Um, and on the table, there is a pool of blood, kind of soaking into like there's like a doily in the middle with like flowers on it.
Mhm.
There's a pool of blood just kind of like covering the table. Um, and there's like uh pots knocked over off of the stove. There's still fire coming from the fireplace, but it's slowly starting to burn down to coals. Um, and you see kind of like shoved into the corner what appears to be like the remnants of like a dress that's been torn and like shredded.
Uh, anyone else doing anything?
And I forgot to tell you, it appears that there are drag marks heading from the table out the door.
Oh, out this
Just
door.
like yeah, smears of blood. And they head in this direction.
So would I have perceived that they were like going upstairs or anything?
Like there's faint like blood remnants on the stairs as well.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, move it along, Iris. I want to go up here and check this out.
You can go up there. I can hear you scream from up down here.
Make sure to check under the rug.
I'm not touching that.
Maybe the one that's in the living room.
Yeah.
Did
All right,
anybody check under the rug that you guys were
I'll.
trapped on?
No, it was the door frame that had.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
UA wouldn't know that, but UA will check under the rug.
Okay.
I
So
think it's covered in blood, though. I think it's just.
are you gonna just like flip it up or flip it out of the way?
Yeah, I'll just kind of like lift it up and throw it.
Okay. So as you pick up the rug and kind of toss it out of the way, you see the cracks of what appears to be a trapdoor underneath the rug,
Knew it.
and there's a hole with like a little string that's kind of recessed into the hole that it looks like is used to pull the door up.
Okay. Do we want to go in the trapdoor? Or do we want to go upstairs? There's blood going upstairs, but there's also this trapdoor.
Well,
I'm gonna look back at Kaden and Ayla.
when I was upstairs, the screaming sounded even more muffled than down here, so I figured down. That's what made me even think of the trapdoor, or that there would possibly be one. So the next thing
And
I was
actually,
going to do was go
when you
outside and look for a cellar.
as you're doing this, UA, roll a perception check. So,
Nice.
you hear like another scream, and you hear a male voice. Like you can't make out what they're saying, but you hear them like, and then a high pitched scream, and what appears to be like a soft laugh.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door, the
Okay,
trapdoor.
roll a dexterity save.
Oh shit.
Oh, are you kidding me? 2 nat ones?
There-
You died.
There's a bright flash of light and like a bang, and you take 5 force damage and are pushed back
Jesus.
10 feet.
Damn. Yep. In a place where there's traps, check for traps, and I help you up.
Like, I just heard screaming. I don't even care.
Yeah. But now they know we're here for sure. Up and about, not frozen at a doorway. But let's go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I feel it to see if it's gonna go off again?
So roll an investigation check to find the trap.
You're like, not again.
So as you're kind of searching around, you see glyphs carved into the like frame of the trapdoor that appears to be a force trap.
Oh.
A force trap?
Yeah, it's gonna cast like I forget what it's called, the spell, but basically it like a small explosion that does force damage,
Oh, okay.
and it's still active.
Fuck. Well.
And actually, with your 14, as you're kind of investigating, you see a small hole right next to the handle that looks like a need, like not a needle, but like a small circular hole that something could be inserted into, and it's right underneath like a combination of glyphs, like almost as if you put something in there to deactivate the
Yeah,
trap.
I'm gonna pull out one of my darts and kind of like stick the needle into it.
Okay, I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Better than
And
the fives.
Yeah.
you take
Oh
five.
no.
You take 5 force damage, and
Oh, do
I need
I?
Caden. You roll a dexterity save as well.
God damn it. My stopped working. Oh, there we go.
You take 5 force damage as well, and neither of you are pushed back.
How's it going over there?
Not good. All right, let's stop fucking with
Go
that.
get one, Alistair.
It looks like it needs a key, right? Don't. Yeah, it's not a lock. It's magical. Can't pick that.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate around the room and see if I can find anything that would be useful,
I'll assist her.
or like a key of some sort.
Okay, both of you roll investigation checks.
Investigation.
God damn it!
I got you,
So
fam.
I'm rolling horribly today.
your head is still kind of ringing because you've been blasted twice by this thing. But Caden, you're feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, I only got
You're
hit
able
once.
to like you go through like the bookcases, and you open the drawers and whatnot, and you find inside one of the drawers, you find a small pouch containing 20 silver pieces and a small kind of like ledger, if you will.
Mhm.
Like it looks like a personal ledger for personal finances. Um, and as you're kind of looking underneath the couches, you look under the couches and stuff, right?
Yeah. Investigate.
Uh, as you're looking underneath the couches, you see what appears to be like a rag doll under there. Do you try to grab it?
Yeah.
So you reach in and you grab a hold of it
I'm
and
not wise. I touch things to investigate.
roll. And underneath the chairs are kind of dark and shadowy.
Mhm.
I need you to roll a
That's a weird thing
Constitution
to
save.
to detail. A Constitution save.
Yes.
Okay.
Um. So as you reach your hand in there and grab the doll, as you're pulling it out, you feel what appears to be like clawed hands, scrape down your arm. And as you pull your hand out, you see that there's what appears to be nail marks down your arm.
Sorry, Alistair was yelling and I didn't hear what you said.
As you reach in,
Uh huh.
you feel what feels like claws, scrape down your arm, but you're able to jerk your hand out before they can actually dig into your arm.
Mhm.
But as you pull it out, you see what appears to be nail marks down your arm.
Ugh, shit. No, don't reach under those. Under the couches. There's little shadow traps or something.
Blast it with fire.
Um, my god controller is gonna go get a blanket. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Adam's getting Alistair a blanket.
I'm ready to leave this house of horrors.
Is Iris about done with her spell?
Actually, by this point, you're able to finish your spell, and there's a flash, and like a pulse wave kind of expands out around you, and you see as this door begins to glow, and the front door begins to glow, and you can. Do you have to be able to see it to detect the magic? Doesn't it
One
glow?
moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could detect magic through up to 3 foot of stone or something.
Okay, there is magic coming from beneath the floorboards as well.
Can penetrate most barriers with blocks by a foot of stone, inch of metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of foot of wood or dirt,
Yeah,
and 30 feet range.
it's clearly just floorboards, and underneath you can actually see magic actively being worked beneath your feet.
Okay.
And
It,
as you do that, you hear another scream and another laugh, and you hear a spell or you see a spell get cast, and you hear the voice again be like, "As I said, I'll be with you in a moment. Let me finish what I'm doing. I'll be up there to collect you momentarily."
And
Um,
do we
I
ever?
think UA is gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we. Did I? Do I have a doll or no?
Yes, you have a doll in
Okay.
your hand.
Okay. But go on. Sorry.
Appears to be a child's rag doll.
UA is gonna just start with her quarterstaff, start trying to break the floorboards and
Okay.
prying them open and stuff.
I'm moving away
So
from her, just in case.
I'm just someone needs to do something. Everyone's just standing around. Let's do this.
I am looking for a key, ma'am.
while she starts prying, Iris wants to investigate that arcane or the locked friggin' magic trapdoor.
Oh, and I forgot. There's clearly a very small magic object upstairs.
Oh, from your detect magic.
Yes.
Kaden, follow me up. Oh, there's. I couldn't see Arius. Just right behind me. Oh, Arius, come with me upstairs real quick. I need to find something. I
So
think I
it'd
see
be
the lock.
okay. Are you guys gonna go upstairs?
Yeah.
Iris is.
All right. Go ahead and put your character upstairs. This is the top of the stairs right here. All right. So you walk up the stairs. As you go up the stairs, it's kind of creaky, and when you get to the top of the stairs, you see another pool of blood here, and it's weird. It doesn't look like it kind of leaked from a body. It looks like if you were to like take a towel and like put your hand around it and like wring it out, like and it just all forms into one puddle. It appears like it was kind of like that. That was how the puddle was formed. And there is an open door over here. Um, this table is kind of knocked over on its side, and there are two more bandit bodies up here.
Strangest decor, but I'm not going to say no to it.
And the magic is coming from here.
Iris is going to keep heading towards into that room, passively looking for traps, but I think she's mostly looking for the magic. She figures any traps in here are probably magic right now.
Okay. So as you pass through the door and kind of get closer to the bed, you can actually see that what Caden thought was a single body is actually three bodies. It appears to be the body of a woman, resting with her arms across her chest, and two children on either side of her,
Oh.
resting next to her as well.
Resting or dead?
Well, from what you can see, they appear to be completely clean. And both like the woman is dressed in like a nice, like kind of like a Sunday dress, and her hair appears to be all done, and she has like a white band around her hair tying it back. The children appear to be dressed in like their Sunday best as well, with little black shoes on, and a little pink floral dress on the younger one, and a blue floral dress on the older one. Same black shoes, white socks, and they appear to be sleeping on their backs with their arms crossed across their chest.
And where's the symbol I'm looking for?
It appears to be coming from a pouch tied to the belt around the woman's waist.
Arius, there's a pouch on that woman. It doesn't seem to be trapped, but do you think you're faster than me, in case if it is?
How would I know that?
You're definitely faster than him. You have a high dexterity.
Oh, okay. So it's dexterity. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I roll a dexterity?
When you get over there, and there's also a
Okay.
small fire burning in the fireplace here. Are you going to walk up to them and try to? By the way, Arius, as
Yeah.
you walk up closer to them, you can tell that the woman's skin is pale and like cold, and both of the children are also kind of pale and appears like most like they've lost lots of blood, and their chests are not moving.
I have a guess what's going on, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Oh, we'll find out more later. Hopefully, I don't think this is a booby trap. I think they're being kept there on purpose. I think. Just be ready to jump back just in case. I'm going to direct Arius to the pouch.
Are you gonna try to quickly reach it and like pickpocket her?
Yeah.
All right, roll a sleight of hand check. You're able to slip your fingers into the pouch, and quickly you find inside there's definitely some coins. There appears to be a ring and a necklace, and you quickly find a small rod that's very thin and about 3 inches long, and you're able to pluck that out of there. And from your experience, there's clearly no traps or anything. It appears like these people were placed here, and you can like see that the wife, as you kind of like get close to her, you can see kind of underneath the high collar of the dress that her throat had been slit, and the little girls both have what appear to be stab wounds in their chest.
All right, Arius, let's go back down before UA finishes redecorating, remodeling, renovating.
By the way, UA, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Okay.
That's 20. Still pretty good.
Like the floorboards are starting to splinter, but it's going to take a while to kind of like beat your way through them.
Yeah, so I like am beating it, and then I'll set it down and start prying it with my hands, and then beat it again and start prying with my hands. Just try to like.
Use
I
a
needed
key
to be
point.
doing something productive.
You're making progress, but it's definitely slow going.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still looking for the key downstairs.
For sure.
I'm gonna
I guess Iris and Arius and I are gonna run down now. We got the key! We got the key!
Oh,
So Yue is like sweating. She like sits on her butt and she's like, "Thank God."
I'm still gonna stand over here while you put the key in, just in case.
good idea. I was gonna stand back with you.
Wait, who's putting the key in? You
I'll
have.
put the key in if you want.
Okay, so you take the key from Arius and you slide it into the slot, and there's a soft click, and almost like a visible kind of like dissipation of a field around the door, and the string actually like pulls itself up a little bit, so you can easily get a handle on it.
Okay.
You open it.
Yep.
All right, you pull the door open, and as you pull the door open, right at that moment, you hear another scream, and it's almost like you're in the room with it this time, and you smell like a the smell of like roasting like meat.
I'm gonna
And
jump down there.
okay,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
like there's a ladder that heads down, and you drop to the floor, and you find yourself in a small like root cellar. Um, and there are two unconscious men against one of the walls with their hands tied behind their back. Um, and Iris, um, if you were looking down there, you would see that some of the magic is coming from these two individuals. They're clearly under the effects of a hold person spell. And you see a door directly in front of you, heading into another room, and the screams are clearly coming from that room.
Wait, are we down there?
I think we're all.
Yue is.
UA is.
Okay, you said Iris, and then you were describing things.
I was just saying Iris, like she would
For
know
one-
that was coming from, so that UA could understand that, they were under the hold person spell.
Oh.
But yeah, if you guys want to jump down there, you can. But otherwise, it's
Yeah,
just
I'll
UA
jump down
down there. Okay. Are
That
you
goes-
all going
Iris
down
will
there?
bring that up when she gets down there. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so you all jump down there. It's really tight. It's only about a 10-foot square room that all of you guys are kind of in. And the door is on this side, kind of leading like it would be under the floorboards over here. And there's it's a super thick kind of stone door with iron banding. There's a metal handle, and a small keyhole as well. And all of you guys can smell the burning flesh. And in fact, you hear another scream and like the sound of like sizzling.
Oh.
And these guys aren't bandits, are they?
The ones on the ground, yes, they appear to be
Oh,
bandits.
and they're dead.
They're unconscious under the effects of a hold person spell.
But they're bandits.
Yes.
I'm going to stab them
Okay.
while they're down.
Are they in this room or the other room? Sorry.
They're in the 10-foot room that you guys are in, kind of against the wall.
Okay.
Are you stabbing them or killing them?
Killing them. So one, I'm putting them out of their misery, and I didn't like these guys anyway.
Don't you think that's a little bit light for them?
Well, I don't know them as a person. Don't really care.
So you easily just like slit their throats and they die easily, or stab them through the heart, whatever you do. And they die easily. They don't even wake up.
All right.
What are you guys gonna do?
UA is going to see if the key is going to fit in this keyhole.
So it's clearly like a regular key, but as you kind of get close to the door, you
Dexterity
can
save.
see that it's not even locked.
Is there any
Okay.
magical stuff on this door?
I presume not.
No, because he's still under the. There's no magic on this door.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
However, inside that room, Iris, there is clearly magic being cast.
Whatever's on the other side of that door is a mage, and it's obviously a powerful one. So keep that in mind.
All right.
Are we going to take him down? This is obviously not right.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's?
Well, are we ready? I'm going to slide open the door.
Right.
What if it's just open the door? It'll be fine.
I'm readying my firebolt.
Okay.
I'm going to have my hand on my quarterstaff as I open the door.
All right. So you open the door and you see inside. It's a large, like 20-foot wide by maybe like 30 feet long. You see a man standing next to a brazier, with an iron sitting inside the brazier. You see 5 hooks lined up against the along the ceiling. Hanging from one of the hooks is armless, legless torso, with appears like its arms and legs were cut off and then cauterized. And the body's just kind of like struggling, trying to get away. Hanging from another hook is a body with all of its flesh removed.
Ew.
Hanging from a third hook is another man that's struggling, looking down at the figure in the robes, who's looking up at him, and it appears like he has pieces of his flesh carved off, and his fingers are all kind of cut off. The first 2 knuckles of each of his fingers have been removed. His feet are missing. And next to him is another man, just completely fine, but kind of like hanging from a hook that's been inserted into his back. And you see as the man in the robes, as you open the door, takes the iron from the brazier, and he begins to slice a piece of flesh from the man hanging from the hook, and slowly cauterizes the wound as he slices the flesh, and the man screams, and you smell the smell of roasting flesh. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to run up and hit him with my quarterstaff.
I firebolt the man he's cutting to try to kill it.
Okay.
Or wait, how bad is this guy that he's already fucked up? Like,
I mean,
savable, or is it like, is he a?
he's real fucked up. You might be able to
He
save
sounded
him, but
really bad.
Yeah, no, okay,
He's-
no. I'm just gonna. I'll shoot the guy that's doing it then.
okay. So go ahead and UA. What's your dexterity?
2
UA.
What was that?
plus 2. 15.
And
Is
what
that
is
what you're
your,
asking?
Yes. And what is yours, Caden?
Oh, my dexterity.
Yes.
16.
All right.
Son of
So
a bitch.
Caden, cast your spell, and then UA, you'll do an attack.
Okay.
Okay. So you cast your spell, and it hits him in the back, and there's like a flash of light
fuck?
as a green shield engulfs his body, and the firebolt just shatters into sparks that spray out in all the directions away from him. And then UA, go ahead and roll your attack.
Hell yeah.
And as the green light kind of fades, you kind of smash into his back, and you do
And
3 bludgeoning damage.
And I'm gonna use a key point and do what's it called? Oh my god. Fury of blows.
Okay. Go ahead
So I'm gonna
and
hit 2 unarmed attacks.
that is
Fuck
a
yeah.
crit.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I hit him with the quarterstaff, in the back, and then I kind of tuck it between under my arms and take my elbows and just knock him on each side of his head as hard as I can.
all right. He takes 5, 6, 7.
So 13 altogether.
So I usually just double the damage.
Sweet.
So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 damage. Okay, hold on. Do something. I just need
At least I'm rolling high when I need it.
Mm-hmm.
where's my thing? So I'm just using this as a placeholder for his hit points. Okay. So as that happens, he kind of like stumbles forward and like catches himself on the hanging body and turns around, and you see this man is a human male. He has on these blue robes. He's got a long kind of beard. His hands have multiple rings on the fingers, and he kind of looks around at you with like anger, and he says, "What are you doing? Leave me be."
No
Uh,
way, you fucking creep.
and he says, "They deserve this, but if you want to stop me, you'll join them." Are you guys going to continue to fight?
Fuck yeah.
Wait, was the screaming a woman or a man?
It's the guy being tortured.
Oh, I was imagining a woman.
He's
Mm-hmm.
just screaming high pitched, like, "Ah!"
Yeah, got it. Okay.
Um, so let us all get thing out. Let us all roll initiative.
Remember how to do this. Please. Who's that?
That is the guy. Just ignore the picture. I'm just using a character I'd already made for him.
Oh, I was like, she pretty.
She is one of the NPCs that I made at the school, but she has similar spells. So, all right, UA, you get to attack again.
Okay. She is going. Oh, hold on. I used a key point for that. Okay. She's gonna quarterstaff, two-handed. Uh, Again, she's gonna. This time, since he had turned around, she's gonna hit him. That last attack with her elbows, pull up the quarterstaff again, and just try to hit him across the face again. And she hits. She lands it. 9 bludgeoning.
Well,
Okay.
I didn't click my initiative, so I rolled a 17. I'm gonna put it in.
Okay. So that's another 9 damage. Descending.
There we go. Thank you. Sorry.
No problem. You gonna do anything else? Oh, you're gonna use flurry of blows again, correct?
No, I think she's gonna hold off because she only has 2 key points left.
Okay. You can still use your bonus action to do an unarmed strike.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh,
Flurry
then
of
I'm
blows
gonna.
you can do 2, but you can always do 1.
Oh, okay. Does 15 hit?
So you attack again, and you see another flash of green light. And you thought for sure that it was going to connect, but your hand kind of ricochets off as a green flash covers his body.
Ooh, okay.
He casts shield. All right. And Caden, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action use my blade song, and
Okay.
my rapier starts up its tunes, and I am going to. I'm gonna go and run up to him and try to stab him, and with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm assuming I have. Is there enough movement for me to make it to him? I don't.
Oh yeah, this is like a very
Okay.
small area. You guys can all easily get to him.
Damn.
As you kind of rush up to him, you don't notice that there's like blood all over the floor, and you slip in some of
Oh
the
no.
blood. You actually like fall down,
Uh-huh.
and now you're covered in blood.
I meant to do
Um, anything else?
that. No. My AC is now 18 right now with blade song.
Okay.
Plus,
Eris.
I have a dagger.
Question. I don't know how this should be answered because I want to ask a question about Yui's character, but I don't want Yui to answer it. I guess this is directed at Josh.
Uh-huh.
How messed up does Yui's character look?
Like hurt wise?
Yeah.
I mean, she's definitely wounded.
Okay. I was going to say, second question. If I understand this spell right, it's going to affect the person with the least amount of health, regardless of whether they're an ally or an enemy, right?
Yes, anyone within the area of effect.
Okay.
Make
You
the
no, no,
save.
creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose. Oh, the point
Correct.
you choose, not creatures you choose. Oh, oh, that sucks.
No,
Well, you could
that
choose a
was
point behind him so that it doesn't hit me.
maybe.
I mean, where
Anyways,
he's standing, this is only like a 30 by 15
I'm
foot.
pretty sure it's kill the
It'll fill
room.
the whole room. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never.
Okay. Second, I was going to say, wait, I think we should hear him out. And then she's going to cast Sleep in the corner behind the mage guy.
Okay.
22.
Yue, you feel incredibly sleepy, and like you start to fall asleep, like you start to nod off, but then you're able to bring yourself back.
What about me? Because isn't it the person with the lowest HP would
hit-
go first, and I have 17 health points right now.
Oh, then yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't realize that. I hadn't seen that. Then you fall asleep.
Do I have to save?
Caden,
Nope.
is there a save? I don't think there is a save.
There is not.
Thanks.
Yes. So, Caden, you like start to feel very sleepy, and like you nod for a second, and then you just kind of like lay down on the ground and fall asleep.
And Yue is unaware that it was you that cast that, so I think it's the guy.
God damn it. Anyways, just in case if y'all missed it, Iris said, wait, I think we should hear him out. That's my turn.
Stop me from beating his ass.
So the man kind of looks at all of you, and he kind of like grimaces and he says, I have no quarrel with any of you. If you weren't here, you don't look like the bandits killing destroying my village. But if you want to fight, I am willing to fight. And he puts his hands out and casts.
No.
Yes.
Burning, that's how you spell. Hands. See, gotta go spells. I hate that it doesn't let you like scroll inside the. Why will you not scroll down? What is happening here? For some reason, it won't let me actually like scroll down to see the other spells. Why? Why will you not do this?
Oh my god, it's snowing here, just so you know.
Aww,
Oh, shoot.
that's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
sucks. I hate it. Ugh, jealous. It was cold, but it wasn't like super cold. We were very surprised when we saw it snowing.
So everyone needs, literally everyone needs to make a dexterity save.
I can't. I automatically fail. I'm asleep.
Fuck.
But it's okay.
Uh,
Way to assume.
Paris.
okay.
Sorry. What was that?
I need you to make a dexterity save.
Oh.
One should be okay. So UA, you take 19 fire damage.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
I'm almost dead.
Ayla, you take 9 fire damage. Iris, you take 9 fire damage. Arius, you take 9 fire damage. And Caden, you take 19 fire damage.
Yeah, I dropped to 0.
Yeah, I'm almost dead. I'm like
Hell yeah.
when that happens, I like step back and I kind of pull my quarterstaff back. And I'm like, well, this is way out of my league.
And Ayla, it is your turn.
I'm going to go over to Kaden and.
I can't hear
Oh,
you.
we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Uh-uh.
Hello?
Nope, not yet. Nope, not yet.
Hello?
There we go.
Now I can
There
hear
we
we
you.
go.
go.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Kaden and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Boo. I'm just
You
kidding.
are instantly stable.
Does that make
He does
him
that?
he's awake now too?
No.
No, he's
It
still
just means I
unconscious.
can't, I
Oh.
don't have to do saves.
Yes.
Oh,
Unless,
got it.
yeah. But if
Oh,
he
you're
hits,
just stable. Got it.
if he hits me, that's another story.
Mm-hmm. So that was my action. And now we're not stealthy. It's like I don't have the
No.
whatchamacallit on it anymore. And then so that was my action. I think I'm just gonna stick with that. Or wait, hold on. Let me see what Bane is. No, Bane's an action. Okay. And I'm gonna look at the guy and say and ask, how come you're not out there killing the bandits out there instead of just torturing them in here?
And he kind of smiles at you and says, "Oh, I'll get to them."
But wouldn't it be better to kill as many as possible out there in a battle, in a fight? While you're stripping these guys piece by piece, they're stripping your people piece by piece.
And
And
he
children and
he
women.
turns around and he says, and he points at the one with no arms and legs, and he says, "That one killed my wife." And he looks at the one that he cut all the flesh off of it, and he says, "That one killed my little girl." And he points at the other one, and he says, "These two tried to take my other little girl." And he says, "When I finish with them, I'll kill the rest of them."
To be honest, I don't really want to stop what he's doing, so
And
we'll look at
Yue is
them.
gonna be like like nod at him with like almost a twinge of respect. Now that she understands the situation and how freaking powerful he is, and she's like, I don't want to fight him anymore. If he's only doing the same work we're doing, just in his own way.
He turns, and as you're kind of looking at him, he points to the one that he's currently torturing, and he says, "And this one ordered them to do it."
Yeah, man. I say do your thing.
What's his name? Do you know?
Do you are you asking him this?
Yeah, I'm asking him.
He kind of sneers and he says, "What does that matter? He'll be dead in a little bit. Maybe a
No,
long."
your name, right? And that guy's name.
Oh, are you
No,
asking the? Yeah, were you
the bad
asking
guys.
the bad guy? He says, "What does that matter? He'll be dead soon enough."
Wait, what? I thought she was asking your like the.
No, she was asking about the guy he was killing. The guy he was talking about.
Oh, okay. I was
The
confused.
leader.
Should we tell him about the kid? Like, hey, maybe go save a kid who needs family.
I'm unconscious.
Um,
Well, I suppose we can go take care of the rest of them out there and leave him
yeah.
be.
Good luck.
He says, he looks at all of you and he says, he shrugs and he says, "I'm sorry about your friend, but you tried to stop me. If you want to go, then go. I'm busy." And he
Okay.
turns around and he picks up his knife again, and ignoring you at this point, he continues to carve the flesh off of this person, slowly
Oh,
cauterizing it as he's stripping the flesh from him.
yeah.
Let's go.
UA definitely backs up at that. And I'll pick up Caden
Okay.
if you want.
I was like,
I'll pick up Caden's body.
Okay, so he lets you guys leave. If you guys don't do anything else, he'll let you guys go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't imagine there's anything specifically interesting about the room besides just a bunch of jacked up people,
It appears that it used
magic
to
wise.
be like a little alchemy room, and it has been converted into a torture chamber.
Gotcha. Nothing useful down here, just a lot of blood.
Exactly. So yeah, you
Bring
guys.
bring Kaden upstairs. I'll try and fix him up. And once we get upstairs or out the room, I'm gonna use my healing kit,
Okay. Go ahead.
which is going to be 1d6 plus 4.
Anyone have any healing powers?
I do. I think.
Because
Hold on.
UA is almost dead.
also, I have
shit.
like 4 potions on me.
Oh,
That's where all the potions are.
Yeah.
Look at you while I'm
I
at
was like the
this.
only one that bought them at the school.
Mm-hmm. You heal for
I didn't get that
6 points of damage, Caden, and you like. There's like a gasp, and you stand up, and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm on fire!"
I'm so sorry, Kaden.
You guys.
I was just gonna give you a hug. I'm sorry, Kaden. I thought that spell would have had a different effect.
No, it's okay. It's alright. Yeah, just keep in mind, I have magic that helps me, but I'm fragile. I'm old, you know. Did you? I assume you guys killed him. If I'm up.
No. We're just gonna let him do his thing.
Why?
Hey,
What do you mean?
you look and you see UA appears to be singed almost from head to toe, and her eyebrows have been like burned off. And she's like, "Look, we cannot take him, and he's just doing the same work we're doing."
No,
With extra steps.
he's not doing what we're doing. You saw the bodies.
He's killing the same people we were going to kill.
In a very different manner.
Who are
And maybe they
we?
deserve it.
We have no quarrel with him.
Let's go save people who actually need saving.
Yeah, he's obviously stuck in whatever anger and hate he has towards them to do anything else. and I'm hurt pretty bad. I couldn't fight him anymore.
Oh, speaking of, here, take a potion.
Hang on.
I'm gonna drink a potion.
Iris
Okay.
is also gonna use more. Whoever needs healing, just swing by real quick. I could do more.
How many charges do you have on that?
I could heal everyone once, and I'll have 2 left.
Oh, nice. And you've already done me, so
Yeah, I can't do you again.
okay.
Can you heal me?
Wording.
Yes. So,
What
Arius
is-
7, UA 10, and Ayla 9.
Sweet.
Okay.
And how much does healing potions do?
Yeah, I can never remember.
2d4?
40.
Oh.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Okay, I was right. So
Nice.
nice. 10
8.
points. Still low, but I got it. I'm also gonna cast fucking False Life.
I'm gonna recast False Life.
Because I need a little bit more. 1d4 plus 4. Okay.
And
3. Okay. 3 plus 4.
as you guys are doing all of this, you hear more screaming coming from the basement.
We gotta go now, or I'm gonna finish that.
I did that wrong.
All right,
Yes.
let's go back out the window.
It's a 7. Just take the first 2.
Also, I just looked at the time and it's already 10.
Oh shit. Do we
Yeah,
want to stop here?
That's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 1 over here.
Okay, we can go ahead and stop here. Hey Adam,
Yeah.
how opposed to me DMing next week would you be? If I'm just asking, if you want to DM, that's the normal rotation.
Yeah. It's been a while since we played my regular game,
Okay.
so I'm like inclined to do it, but
We need more Fridays in a week.
right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. You don't have to decide right now. We can
Oh.
discuss it later if you want. Or if you want to decide right now and say it's you, then we can do that too.
Roll D20.
Right. You can do next week. That's fine. It'll just give me more time to prep.
Okay.
And
And then we can
I'll
do
prep
2
for
weeks of yours too if you want.
Maybe we'll actually get Chris into the game by the time we go do
real.
yours.
Right.
Yeah.
We could do another one shot. Like we should.
We probably shouldn't.
No. To catch up because you guys are fucking on your way to do things.
Yeah, I gotta force feed more cinnamon buns dipped in whiskey to what's the face.
Yeah, Tara.
Come
I'm
Like,
on.
here you go, try this.
And I warned you guys that this campaign was not going to be happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got a
brand.
stomach ache from that.
Mm-hmm. And it didn't help. Like Alistair, he was kind of really wanting our attention. He like kind of at one point was like, I want something to cuddle. Like he was really like he was needing some touch. So he got himself like 3 or
Be
4
right back.
slappies because we're here.
For sure.
He's excited.
He still has homework to do.
So, Iris, what was your idea? What did you think was happening when you saw the bed?
He just walked away.
Oh, that's.
He said BRB. Burbank.
me.
I'm just curious if I did enough visual storytelling that you guys knew what was going on.
Oh yeah, I think I did.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was trapped in the doorway, I figured he was fighting the bad guys.
And those other 2 he had stashed. He was going to get to them next.
Yep. We have very different methods of dealing with people we hate.
Yeah, but when I having 35 hit points almost died. That was I was like, yeah, we can't take this dude.
I mean, he was a level 7 mage, but
Oh yeah, he would have destroyed me.
I was gonna keep fighting, but
I mean, you guys,
my guy's a little
he's a
feisty.
he's a mage, so like your guys' action economy would have, you guys could have taken him. But
I'm back.
oh, I was asking you if when you saw the bed, you knew what was going on.
Repose.
Huh?
The bed for repose. I figured the person downstairs. I thought they were gonna be doing like trying to resurrect the use dead or the bandits to resurrect their loved ones, and the loved ones upstairs probably had repose on them.
Oh, yeah, no. He was just torturing the people that killed his family.
No problem with that.
And
Mhm.
did you know that was the moment that I was talking to you about earlier?
Yeah, I figured that seemed about appropriate.
Okay. I'm guessing because you said exactly what. Yeah, you were doing what she wanted
Yeah,
you to do.
I think Iris probably didn't strictly disagree with this either.
Remember, I told you guys that you guys would have uh the moral decisions. How are your morals going to handle this?
I don't think this affects our morals at all.
Mhm.
I, I don't think Caden's super okay with it, but
Super okay with what? Sorry, I was reading.
with this guy torturing people.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Yue isn't either, but she also has more self preservation than morals. So she's like, okay, I want to live. Bye.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, all right, go ahead and cut the flesh off these guys.
At
I
the
want to
very
live.
least,
Yeah.
I think if you didn't put him to sleep, Kaden would have tried to kill the guy he was torturing after that point.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry, Yue and Caden. I knew exactly what I was gonna do.
Well, it didn't affect me. I just got a little groggy.
What's funny though is he only had 26 hit points.
Oh
So
shit, maybe we could have taken him.
Yeah, he's a wizard. He's just like me, really smooshy. Except I have
yes,
spells that make me very not smooshy.
he's very much a glass cannon. So
I was
does a
like,
lot of
either
damage, but can't take it.
this guy goes
Oh.
to sleep and then we could deal with him, or one of my people goes to sleep and then we could deal with him because we don't have a choice.
I guess technically the way I should have adjudicated it is the guy hanging from the hook should have fallen asleep first.
Honestly.
All
But then
three
there
of
would have
them.
been
Very
enough.
true.
There probably was enough health points still to put me out.
Yeah, there
I-
was. 'Cause he
Yeah.
had like 2 hit points,
Yeah.
and he
I had
rolled a
17.
22.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have been out. Regardless.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, I went in there with 25 hit points because I took that damage.
I
so-
feel bad. I was totally fucking with you this entire.
No, that was. I love it. I honestly love it because this character is so different from my other one. So I'm like, yeah.
You took so much damage. I was positive you're gonna be the one that went down.
No, I
No.
had 25. I have 35 hit points. I have a lot. So it was. I was like, I'll be fine.
Got
But I
exploded
did not
twice.
expect that, huh?
You got exploded twice before we even got down there.
That is very true.
By
But
the way,
I was at 25. I mean, that's not too bad.
no one has any objections to my style of DMing. I know it's gruesome and fucked up, but
Your
No,
Grim Dark campaign.
Mhm.
it's
exactly.
good. It's all good.
Okay.